Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. It is yours truly in my EBR90 once again. I just want to show you this. I'm going to tell you, these wheeled vehicles, man, they do things and can do things that you simply cannot do in other tanks in this game, just based purely on the speed alone. The ability to get in, get out. I have been an aggressive player in this game since I started playing, and early on it cost me a lot of hit points a lot of times. And I stuck with it, even when the meta got super campy, which is what it has done lately. But I'm going to tell you, it's all paid off with these things, because these things are out of control. Here's a game we have Fjords. That's right, I said Fjords. And I'm going to immediately come up here, start looking around. Nothing too special. I did one sweep up in the field, but didn't see anything. Probably got there well before anybody else did. And now I'm starting to see things pop up here and there. I don't know if I actually saw him. That might have been the Lorraine, not sure. And I'm going to hold my fire on that guy. The T-34 gets a hit. Looks like it was me who had him spotted. Get a little bit of spotting damage right there. You can see that there's a fight going on up in the north. And I'm thinking, well, I think I want to go help those guys up there. So I start thinking about how I might be able to get there. And in any other tank, the only real way to get up there is to go around the other way. But I'm in a wheeled vehicle with the fast mode and the maneuver mode. Currently I'm in the maneuver mode, because if I need to turn or get out of here, I don't want to be driving too many straight lines. I hit fast mode with X and I go. And pretty quickly I'm doing 55, 60, 70, close to 80. I get artillery, which is unbelievable. No idea how he got that on me so fast. I get missed, and I'm up in there. All of a sudden, I'm behind the WZ and the Centurion in a sprint. Show up here, the artillery or somebody's still firing at me. Looks like one of the artillery is coming at me. Centurion gets gang tackled, and he's done. Down he goes. And now, I just change. Change where I am. Think about it for a second. It's just the UDES. I don't really want to get pushed up here, so I'm just going to leave. Now, a medium, a heavy tank for sure, trying to move out of this spot and become effective anywhere else in the rest of the game is going to be hard pressed. It'll take them forever to get around. Even a medium is going to be relatively slow repositioning. What this thing does is changes all of the calculus for repositioning. And really, it makes any part of the map accessible at nearly any time of the game. Once guns start going away, much like we have right now, 5 guns out of the game on each side, it really opens up the map. So I'm going to come around here, thinking about going to go help the OHO and the Lurva, but they're having trouble. And I come around here and I see the Scorpion, and thankfully he misses, but that's due a large part to the speed. I just turn around and I leave. I'm not trapped. I'm not stuck on that side of the map because now those guys are looking at me. Come around here, go for a shot, and I cross right across again. And a reasonable expectation of being missed in each one of those situations. Again, thinking about if the low gets pushed, hopefully I can get some hit points on those guys. He's doing pretty good. I'm kind of expecting him to win, but then he takes that 306 and now he's in trouble. He's getting artied. Somebody's clicking up in the north. That's where I left. It looks like the UDES got pushed or nuked. Once I got here, I didn't realize those 2 wrecks were in the way, so I was going to YOLO in there and jump all over the T-55, take him out, but I can't because I can't squeeze through those without getting trapped probably. So we'll just change our mind again. Alright, never mind. I'll go over here. And because of the speed and maneuverability, I can make that decision and make it happen. Again, a heavy's going to take forever to do this, even a medium. Now, light tanks in general can do it, but not nearly as well as this thing. It's just the outrageous speed at 80 kilometers an hour. Come around here, see if I can see anything out in the middle. Hoping to catch somebody out, but I don't. And I've got a lot of campers. Now, when I was in the middle of this battle, I'm thinking, man, other than the low and the T40, or the Lorraine 40T, I basically have a bunch of guys who are going to sit in the bush. So I've got to figure out a way to break open this game somehow. I've got to figure out a way to break open this game because my TDs aren't going to do it. They're just waiting for somebody to walk into them. I'm hoping the low can win over there, but he's starting to get whittled down, unfortunately. TVP has gone over there to start helping the T-55, and I figure that's probably a lost cause, and the 40T loses his mind and pushes in and dies to the Scorpion. So now we're in real big trouble. It's 6-7, but we're not in a great position. Now, to be fair, the enemy team has a lot of camping TDs as well. So how do we crack that nut? How do we get through? We use speed, maneuverability, and surprise. I have now gone up here for the second time, and it took me not very long to get there. And all of a sudden I'm in their backfield. Now, unfortunately, I run right into the T-34 who's pushing up here. God knows how many more guys are hanging out down here ready to shoot me. I can't really take him on. He hammers me pretty good. Does 381 damage. And I got a problem. I need to get out of here. But a couple things are not going to happen here. What's not going to happen here is I'm not going to stay. And number two, I'm not going to get tracked and stuck. High likelihood of that shot in my side with a track vehicle getting me tracked, at which point I'd burn a repair kit. I'm actually going to burn it here, I believe. There we go. And I just go by him. If I get tracked, I'm dead. Now I get lucky because one of those shots actually bounces from the WZ, and it's just my wheel. I'm having a hard time controlling the tank. But even so, I'm still maneuverable, and I can get through this. The speed, its agility, and instead of dying right there, which nearly any other tank would have done, I actually get away. The T-55A was even up there. So what could have been a tragic and total mistake, even though the decision to move to the other side of the map was probably a good one, turns into not a bad deal for the team. Now, I see that the Scorpion and the TVP have won. I don't want to go in there. I'm a one-shot to it, so I'm just going to squeeze through the seam in their defense right here and try to turn what looks like a developing loss into... I'll auto-aim that guy, put 318 on him. Thinking about taking a second shot. Artillery's going to drop on him. Find the other artillery out in the open. Put a shot on him. And then I have a really, really bad effort right here. I should have just stopped and killed him. Don't get my shot off. I missed. That's unfortunate. Do a little spin action right there. Have another miss. Again, unfortunate. I believe he actually gets a shot off on me. Nope, it's the TVP. Takes a shot, so I'll just zoom in. Oh my gosh. Good thing he missed. That guy misses. Down goes the artillery. And that HE shot, the second HE shot goes into the GW for a whole 52 damage. Pretty good front armor, actually, for this caliber of HE. And I'll just push in. I know the TVP's there. I can take one hit from him more than likely, so I'll just go at him. But look at the speed. Doesn't even see me. Holy cow, by the time he starts a reaction, his turret can't even get there. Another shot on him. He misses me. And I get away. So probably another example of just about any other tank not being able to survive that. Especially light tank. Or at least having taken a shot. So I go by the artillery right there. And now we're in good shape. Got rid of their artillery. We got to track down a TD. I haven't seen the S1, so I don't know where he is. I assume he's over in these bushes over here. So I'm going to head back this way, hopefully find him or the WZ moving around, trying to change the fight a little bit. And the 704 is pushing in, so lots of hit points, big gun, no artillery to worry about, and we get really lucky as the WZ-111 GFT drowns. Very helpful. So I know he's not in there. I'll take the chance. I'll break cover. TVP is hanging out by Cap. He kills the 53-55. The object's pushing him and he's running away. And more than likely he's coming my way, so I'm going to move in here. I don't know why our Sturb is still sitting on the hill, but he is. And our two artillery are waiting to take shots. I'll move in. Go to maneuver mode so I can maneuver around if I need to, and I find this guy coming. I have trouble getting my auto aim going. I actually miss and he hits, but fortunately I survive it, and I should out reload him. Down he goes, and we're looking for the Sturb. The Sturb is over near our Cap, so he actually went up the hill. That helped us a lot. Splitting up their forces end game was good for us, and it turns out our Sturb hanging out there was a good thing, at least for one part of the game. For a minute or two of the game, his positioning was solid. So what do I do? The speed, man, just the ability to get back up there. Imagine the Sturb was on the capping, and we didn't have any of our guys at the cap, and I needed to get back. I'm getting back there pretty easy. What our object is doing, I don't know. He's trying to cap. Come around here. Take a shot and miss. Auto aiming him. Again, the speed is just so much for people. He gets stunned, so he's going to have a bit of a problem with that. I'm going to come around here. He's actually going to miss me. Put another shot on him. Thought about ramming, but changed my mind. Actually, you know what? I was trying to ram him. I just missed him. That's right. I forgot. I was actually trying to ram him, but I missed him. And down he goes. And basically, the speed and maneuverability, the ability to get in and get out for an aggressive player with this tank, turned what was a developing loss back into a win, just by being able to exploit seams, staying alive. In a couple cases, some luck. You know, it's not that you're lucky; it's what you do with it. But this tank really is a game changer in certain games, such as this one, where just the ability to get around the map to the places you need to be, this tank does it in spades. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you.